Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't we nice? We go like this. Welcome. Like you're, oh, come on in. Come on. It's like family. Oh, you know what? Don't even wipe your fucking feet. Track your shit around my house.
This ain't an Asian house. You don't have to take your shoes off. Just come on in, get mud, whatever. We don't care.
Go into those Asian houses. The fucking foyer always stunk to high heaven because it was always gross shoes with odor. You would see the fumes coming out. Green fucking mist shooting up from them, all fucking wavy.
Or like people with hardwood floors. Oh, take your shoes off. Don't scuff up my hardwood.
Oh, I've never heard that. Don't scuff my hardwood.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's great. You know what? I see it on that foyer fast with all those Asian shoes. Mm-hmm. Usually a lot of slippers too.
Yeah, I was gonna say slippers, sandals. Yeah.
But it's like when you look at a grill that's on, and you see the waves. Yeah, be like Rick James. Fuck your couch. Rub your shit all over.
Fuck your couch.
But welcome. It is the Lingus show. Part of the Creative Control Network, or the Just Control. They control us, these fuckers.
Control.
And part of the Believes. Yes. Owned Creative Control by Smoking Joe. You got to pop your collar when you do it too. Smoking
I had a collar.
Smoking Joe. We are here taking over the world as usual, reviewing all the goofy wrestling that is on. We are also on patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. All the bonus shows are there, especially only pay-per-views we review over there. So as little as $5, you can go there. And on that wrestling tier, you also get bonus shows, including a show that is separate from ours called Two Marks, One Pod. And that is them reviewing, that's Suit Williams and Mark. They review NXT and they review Dynamite. So that's their take. And one of the guys, Suit, he toss off to AEW. So you will get you won't get the criticism that we fucking which I can't wait, Faust. I can't wait. And it's got a convertible written all over it. I can't fucking wait, Faust. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's what I'm going to tell you on this fucking occasion. I can't fucking wait. Wait until my fucking comparison at the end of this.
But their show's not all warm and fuzzy because they shit on NXT as it should be.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, yeah. Well, it's a problem. I don't even fucking watch NXT anymore. You know, I stopped once. It was good when Triple H had it. It's fucking fantastic.
I've said once, I think Collision started. I'm like, I don't have 2 more hours. I used to skim through NXT, and I'm like, you got to choose. Right? Now there's rumors of another AEW show coming, and I'm like,
come on.
No, we don't need a 4th fucking show.
No. What rumor? Who fucking lied to you? Who fucking bullshit? What are you talking about? 4th show? Where do you hear this?
There's rumors. They've
your rumor.
Yeah. I'll send you all this stuff tomorrow for your
good
Cavalier thoughts.
My thoughts. Yeah, that's the other bonus show on there. Cavalier Thoughts every Friday, ladies and gentlemen, where I go over the news that Fausti sends to me because, as you just heard, I know nothing about news because I'm not busy looking for news.
Send the shockwave through that show tomorrow.
Faust, you know what? Maybe here's the experiment. I turn on this fucking thing and start to go. And then I text you, send me a story. You get the initial, what the fuck is this? Not even me reading it first and then preparing a thought.
Yeah.
So that might be something to do. So yes, we have other stuff on that Patreon and all of our socials. Every social media platform is at Lingus Mafia, especially TikTok. You want to check that out. Let's get into this only... It seems like we're only doing one show because we usually do Rampage Collision on one show and then we do Dynamite on another show. But because there was a pay-per-view that was exclusively for Patreon, we did Rampage and Collision, or Collision and Rampage because
it was backwards.
And that already aired earlier this week on this network. So if you did miss that, you can go back to hear our thoughts. You know, it's frightening that you would probably think, ladies and gentlemen, when you hear us say, go listen to us review Rampage and Collision, you go, why would I? Should the show be 4 minutes long, possibly?
Nah, there's always stuff.
There is. If you enjoy a ball bust, ladies and gentlemen, these are those videos that weirdos find online. And don't tell me you all haven't seen these kind of things pop up over whatever social media. And it's these dominatrix videos. and weird shit. And I always remember there's one that sticks in my head, and this reminds me of this show, folks. It is a lady. All you see is a guy's fucking balls and his little fucking scrimp hanging over the top. And you see a stiletto high heel come in, and she softly fucking steps on his balls. And that's us, spouse. You might need that on TikTok and have it just say Wrestling is show across the pump, across the fucking heel. and then have the balls say AEW.
Was that
us balls here?
Tony Atlas, the one with the foot fetish?
Yeah, and a punch in the face fetish too. He's a whack fucking job. But I remember this, Faust. Do you remember that video? For some reason, it was just a heel, and she was squishing.
Was it a black one?
It was a black heel, of course. But she was squishing the balls, and it wasn't a fucking stomping on balls. She was squishing the balls, and she kept on doing it. And then I remember all of a sudden the scrimp nutted. What the fuck?
I don't remember that.
I'm like, what is wrong with people? So that is us. We are busting balls, and let's fucking go, Faust. Dynamite.
And then when you're done listening to the show, you're
clean up. You can clean yourself up and be ashamed that this is what got you off.
Put your head down. Sit there in shame.
After they're finished, you go, "Oh, what's wrong with me?" This is what I like. I figured that's how Suit feels after he watched AEW. He's like, I nutted. Why do I like this garbage? Moxley with a movie promo. They got
cinematics
under him and fucking, shit playing in the background. And it's how, we tried to build something, man. Fucking, hey, man, let me roll my.
This was shot after, like during or right after the pay-per-view, right?
They always like to do that right afterwards. So it was right after they, stepped on fucking Brian's balls. And it's, we were supposed to do something that was bigger than us, that would last beyond us. And I'm like, in AEW,
Brian did have the stomach to do what needed to be done.
His lordship, he fucking threw out old Regal. And it's like, he saw me in this or that, or he saw himself in Brian.
But he said Brian was the perfect wrestler, but his lordship saw himself in Moxley, basically.
And yes, and then he's like, he finishes this. Did you find it beyond fucking odd that it turned into October 7th and he jumped into the back of a fucking Jeep and fucking climbed himself? What the fuck? Do you remember the guys? Like, it was those fucking Mac whack jobs that invaded on October 7th, and they had little fucking shit Jeeps. And they had.
I did find it funny. Yeah, I know that he just hopped in the back of a Jeep. I'm like,
it was like he had to get settled in it too. It was this tiny fucking clown car. I'm like, what? So he jumps in his Jeep, and I'm like, it's the white NWO.
I'm the one true king of these lands. We tried your way. Diplomacy has failed. Today, I choose war.
What do you think this horrible name would be? And I really have hopes that Moxley will interject, because I believe he has a mind, at least, for creative. I'm not jumping up and down about, hey, I have an idea, let's stab me in the head. Right. But he was in the Shield. That was a fuck. And you know what? When Shield came out, Faust, thought it was the worst fucking name ever. Maybe not ever, but worst. It was terrible. Yeah. And we were like, it's not that Shield. Fucking great. It's shit. And you know what now, Faust? You look back, you go, fantastic.
Yeah, you don't even think about how bad it is.
No. And if someone told you Gold Dust, it's a horrible fucking name.
Gold Dust.
And now you look back and you go, it's perfect. It's absolutely fucking perfect. So there are certain things that grow on you over time.
Yeah.
Aces and Eights never really grew on me. And I also think it's the level of company. It's gotta be. NWO.
Aces and Eights intrigued me for a minute when you didn't know who they were, and it was like that. Okay, who's joining next? Who is this? We kind of have a feeling who's the leader, but then once everything's revealed, you're like, all right, now what?
Yes, that is always the issue. It's now what?
Like NWO, it's who's next? Who's joining next?
Oh, I was intrigued. What's the devil fucking thing gonna be?
Oh yeah, we were into it.
Oh, they
and then it just
up. They fuck things up so easily. It's unfucking real. So now we have to fucking figure out, what
what's going on here, because there's still things to explain, like why wasn't Yuta involved and other things like this. How's the trios champions workout?
Okay, that was done. I really think they're handing over